All right, it's another day working on the van. Today we did a few things. Primarily we made some switches over from the old van to the new van. So there was a tire carrier by Aluminess and a box mount by Aluminess. And now we have the tire carrier with a spare tire, and we have the box rack. I also did some vinyl over these areas, and that turned out really well. I'll show you guys how I did that because I'm going to do a piece up front, and I'll show you kind of what I'm talking about. I'm going to put a black kind of textured space between here all the way down. I just think it'd be a cool accent. So the point of this video is when I did the Aluminess racks, specifically the box rack, I did not do a video on how I mounted the boxes. So my boxes are right here. There are two of them. They're buyers. They're steel, so they're a little bit heavy, but what I like about them is they have fold down areas, and it's super nice to use. So I could have gone with aluminum, but it's like 3 times as expensive, and so I didn't want to do that. So how do I mount these boxes to this rack? Well, there are 4 bolts, 2 that come from the factory location on the bar. I drilled 2 holes, 1 in each of these tabs. That's what the box sits on, and then I use U-bolts on here and up here, and that really holds everything nice and tight. So I had promised one of the viewers that I was going to make a video of the boxes, and I didn't do that because of the move. So here is that video for him. I'm going to leave a link in the description below for the 2 install videos of the Aluminess tire carrier and the box mount in the description. I've already done it, so I'm not going to video it twice, but I'll put links down there in case you want to see how I did it. The installs are pretty easy. Aluminess does a great job, especially working with the 180 hinges or the 270 hinges, so it bolts around the hinge, and I'll show you real quick. So you can see the bracket right here and right here, and the nice thing is that it bolts into the factory spots and around it, so you don't have to take the door off, you don't have to take the hinge apart, you don't have to do any of those things, and they have a sequence to putting everything together that makes the alignment super easy. So from this point, what we're going to do is I'm going to set the boxes onto the carrier, and then we'll use some U-bolts to kind of hold it in place really fast, and then I'll show you how I put everything else down. Now, because of the tabs, there is a little bit of space right here, so I took that up with an aluminum plate shim, and that just fits right behind the box. All right, so you can see the U-bolts, and I just used some plates up here, and then we got the 2 bolts that go through the bottom of the rack, and then the bolts that go through those arms that stick out that hold the boxes. So we'll tighten those down and move on to the next. Once we're done tightening the top part. So I got 2 U-bolts up top, and let me show you the back. So there's a U-bolt here with the plate, and I just drilled holes through the box. And I've got some VHB tape to try and seal those holes up. The other one is right here. So these two, the bottom two over here, they go in the bottom box. And then on the top box, there's this one, which grabs this crossbar. And this one that grabs the top bar. And they are rock solid once they're tight. All right, and that's how it's done. So U-bolts up there and down there on those two locations that I showed you. Again, outside they're nice, powder coated black, and nice handles. And then I added some ski racks to the sides of the boxes to carry skis on the outside when we go skiing. So that'll be a good addition. So that was a couple improvements, like, right? We moved the spare tire carrier and the spare tire over to the new van. We moved the box rack and the boxes over to the new van. And then I did this super cool vinyl wrap from Vivid Wraps. Really nice, and I'm super happy with it. It changes the look of the van completely. And I'll put two links below for the install of the Aluminess tire carrier and for the Aluminess box rack on the passenger side. So those two videos will go step by step how to put those on if you're interested. Like I said, link in the description. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like what you're seeing, please think about subscribing. We got lots left to do. We still got to move the flatline Vanco side steps. And of course my Backwoods Adventure mods bumper that has the winch in it. So all of that's going to be coming along with this van. And fortunately, the vans didn't change from 2019 to 24 on the body lines anyway. So they'll easily be able to be swapped over. Again, this is Dan from Ramblin' Ambition. Thanks for watching. And I hope you enjoyed the video of installing the boxes and seeing some of the stuff we've done. See you next time.